Hey, welcome back. This is Paul Mirador with the Coffee Corner Show, and this week's episode, we're going to talk about the Parol Festival.
Yes, among others.
And we're going to have, we have Andy Ramacho, and we're going to ask him about the Parol Festival happening here in Los Angeles. We'll be right back. And we're back, and we have Thelma here co-hosting the show. We're going to talk about the Parol Festival happening here in Los Angeles, and we have Andy Ramacho. Thelma, tell.
Yeah, hey Andy. Andy here is a community organizer, Paul, and as we know, he also helps with the mental services for groups. He's like the head of a service group that helps our Filipino Americans, most especially the seniors that may be having some mental concerns, and that's what he does for a living. But really, what he does for the love of it and his passion is helping the Filipino American community. And Andy, talk to us about the upcoming Christmas Lantern Parade happening here at the Silver Lake Medical Center for the first time. Go ahead, Andy. When is that happening?
Yes, it's going to be on December 1st this year, 2018.
December 1st.
And this is a celebration. This would commemorate our practices in the Philippines that we brought here in the United States. Is that during the Christmas season, we always have a celebration commemorating the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ. And usually this is in our culture, this is always a reminder for us that once upon a time there was a star that was leading all the wise men, and probably if we have encounter with the Lord Jesus Christ, we become wise and we will follow that star, and that star is going to lead us to the newborn baby Jesus. So the star, the parol, that's why every house in the Philippines, when the Christmas season comes, we have parols, we have stars, and we usually decorate this, and it makes it very, it looks nice and makes the atmosphere
very festive. Yes, of course. And I heard
there's a big celebration.
Sure, and I heard this is the first time we're doing it on a Saturday, so that it's now going to be a fuller day. Is it from 2 to 9? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, that's correct. 2 to 9.
And
full program. Starts with a program over at the parking lot at the Silver Lake Medical Center, and then follows the parade. And then after the parade, everybody will have a chance to view the lanterns that
participated in the parade. Sure. And there's a competition.
Area.
There's a competition, right? Like for the most colorful
there is
parade.
Also a competition for the best lantern and the best group that will participate.
Nice.
And hopefully at the end of the contest there will be some giveaways to the winners.
No, absolutely. And Paul, our partner this year is someone by the name of Blvd Pavilion. Their foundation, the Blvd Foundation. And through Aurora, thank you, shout out to Aurora, she's actually sponsoring a booth where they will teach the children and young adults how to make parol.
Are there any, for those viewers that are not familiar with the parol, what that parol is, it's basically a lantern that it's
made of paper.
It's made out of very thin paper.
Like a Japanese
and it's glued onto a wire frame or a bamboo frame in old tradition. And this is hung in front of the house to observe the Christmas season.
Yes, and we, as you know, in the Philippines, we have the longest ever Christmas season. It starts once the Burr months come in.
Once the Burr starts happening,
Yes,
September, October, November, December, that's when actually the Filipino Americans already start celebrating. So the parol is hung in front of the house because in the old days, there's no electricity, so there's
That's
no
right.
Christmas lights.
It's
and
like their
everything.
lamp.
And that is one of the ways that celebrates the Christmas, the holiday season.
Right.
So
And then, Paul, this year, because it's going to be from 2 to 9, we are opening up sponsorships for booths.
Right.
We'll have some food trucks there. And then I understand if you are a vendor of a service or a product, you can come and get a booth. And we're trying to be friendly so that we have more participants. I think it's like $50 for nonprofit and $100 for profit.
So if you wanted to be an exhibitor, hey, if you know how to make a parol, nowadays it's so modernized, it's made out of LED lights. So you don't. In the old days, it was a candle.
Yes.
So we're not going to burn anything. So we're going to use LED lights. And if you want to create them, make them, we have a children.
A booth
that will
where they
teach
would
them
teach
how
them.
to make a parol.
And you know what, Paul? They'll be programming from about 2 to 4. So we'll have all the singing. We'll also have I'm told, Andy, that we'll also have a choir competition.
Yes, we're trying to put up this competition, and we're encouraging the different groups from churches,
Yes.
whatever group you belong to. If you have, talented singing,
Yeah.
come over and, celebrate with us.
It's going to be in LA, Silver Lake Medical Center, right here on Temple and Burlington. It's
Yes.
across street. So check us out. Give them a call and inquire about how to get in that. And there's prizes for
Yes.
first, second, third place.
There is first, second, third place, and then the most colorful.
Most colorful.
And the unique,
What are the
the most
criteria? What
unique.
are they looking for?
I believe it's the most colorful, right, Andy? And then the most unique
Andy,
design.
are you one of the judges?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
He has to
I'm
be
just going
independent.
To be there
So-
and help
so-
whatever I can. But for those who does not have any idea what a parol is, you can go to Burlington Elementary School, and we have a lot of them over there.
On
Yeah,
display.
borrow
If
them,
you
Yes.
wanted to see a
print
sample
them,
what a parol
and
looks
then
like.
if you want to decorate your own, you can get in contact with us, because there is, I think, 2 or 3 or 4 lanterns that are ready to be decorated. and
Yes.
we
Oh,
can
okay,
donate
so-
out.
so
Yeah,
Andy-
just keep in contact with,
So-
we will be giving
Cecilia
out
Ramos.
things.
and
Right.
myself.
So Andy, so you're saying that there is a basic frame of a parol there right now at the Burlington School, right? And they can come and
Yeah, there are
decorate.
several that Burlington Elementary School prepared.
Is renting out.
And if they want to look at it, they can, get in contact with them, and then they can view it. And if they want to make their own, they can also do that.
All right. So
And
basically,
become creative.
go to Google Burlington Elementary School here in Los Angeles.
242 North Burlington Avenue.
Okay, 242 North Burlington.
LA
Avenue.
90026. It's right next to our studio.
Again, they're one of the organizers of this event. So if you wanted to decorate a parol and get your hands-on experience before you compete, feel free to give them a call. Come on down, check them out. Okay.
And they can call me. 747-221-2322, and I know you're going to
There you
post
go.
my number, 747-221-2322. Thank you, Andy. You're the best.
You know,
Thank you.
I'll share something with
Yes.
you. Back when I was in elementary school, I made the smallest parol ever.
I didn't know that.
You know what I used? I used toothpick.
Toothpicks, yes, of course.
I use toothpick to make the star. It's usually the parol lanterns
Barbecue
always.
sticks, right? They use barbecue sticks for bigger ones.
Right. For the bigger ones, you can use barbecue sticks. But if you want to make the smallest parol, I made one made out of toothpicks. And
You gotta teach that course then.
yeah.
You gotta teach
So-
one of those crafts.
and you got to be a little patient with that.
Talented.
All right. So
Okay.
anyway, with that, thank you, Andy, for coming on the show. I know you're,
Thank you.
you're a
Busy man, for
so,
sure.
We will talk to you later. Okay.
All right.
All
Take
right.
care, Andy. God
Thank
bless.
Thank you, Andy.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
thank you.
Okay.
And we'll be right back.
And we'll be right back. And we're back with the Coffee Corner Show. This is Paul Mirador and Thelma Sugay, and we're here to talk about
the events that are happening.
The events happening this month. So,
Yes, and starting off with, and I will show them this, Paul, Eat, Play, Move, the Filipino Food and Beer Festival. This is happening Saturday, October 27th, Paul.
October 27th.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And they can get their tickets, obviously, through feverup.com. The original Filipino Angeleno Food Festival. And you can come for the beer garden and feast on ube coconuts.
So
Isn't
if you
that
like
fun?
ube, there's a lot of people there out there who likes ube. There's ube ice cream.
Ube
there's
baklava.
Baklava. There's ube. There's a lot of different kind of ube.
Yeah.
Ube is a
Yam.
yam.
Yeah.
Basically, mushed, grinded, and made into ice cream or whatever you
Or
want.
sweet pastry.
Or sweet paste, right?
Sure. And then they have adobo burritos. So it's a
well,
fusion.
tell them. Don't tell me. All right.
Adobo burritos. So there's fusion Filipino
Okay,
food.
never had adobo burrito before, but that would be interesting. You might want to check that out. Okay.
Then they also have buko pandan.
Buko pandan is, regular.
Yeah.
Find
And
that
paella.
mostly, paella, Filipino style. Not,
Yeah, which is Spanish influenced.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
And there'll be tons of amazing opportunities to snap great photos for our Instagram feed. So why don't you invite them to like us, Paul?
Well, yeah. Are you done with that
Well, I
event
will
yet?
know because I wanted them to make
okay.
sure.
So let's break this down in detail. Now that
Okay.
we know the event, okay,
Yes.
put that down. Now, is this event gonna have booth?
Yes.
Anybody, can they get a booth? How will they able to get a booth?
They'll have to inquire Daniel Whitaker. He was supposed to be with us, but he's stuck in traffic. So that's okay. So I told him, I promised him I would also advise the people about his upcoming
So
event.
Daniel is stuck in traffic, so he
Yes.
he
be
can't
here with
drive
us.
text and video.
He may be able to do that shortly,
So-
but yeah, for now, this
All
is
right, so-
what I have in
So
terms
if
of
you want to
information.
have like a 626 market night, is it something like that you're gonna have a bunch of tents, a bunch
Yes,
of booths,
and
a
for
bunch
one
of
price-
food vendors,
Sure.
and a bunch of food vendors,
Sure.
that you're gonna have a taste of everything in one place.
That's right.
Where is this?
I knew you were going to
Where
ask
is
me
this
that.
happening?
I knew you were
So
going to
you're
ask
still
me
looking
that.
for that.
So I'm looking for that, but I know it's going to be in downtown LA, Jackson Street, and I will give you all that information, or we'll just post it up here once we get that information from Daniel.
No, we're gonna put it down here.
Or down here.
Because Andy's there.
Paul, I hate you. Okay, and Paul, wait, there's something else happening on
All right.
for the
off.
Rotary.
Back off.
For the Rotary Historic Filipino Town, they're having a golf tournament.
Well, hold on. Are we done with that? Eat, play,
Yeah,
eat,
because
play, love?
we'll have to
eat,
wait for
play,
them
move?
because eat,
Are
play,
we done with
move.
that? Are we
Yes,
done?
we
Are we
are.
done? Okay, we're done
Yes.
with that one. So go check him out. Google Eat, Play,
Move LA.
LA. All right?
Daniel Whitaker
And the
is
details
their
going to be on there.
contact. Yeah.
All right. Now, next.
So next is the Rotary Historic Filipino Town Golf Tournament, which is their fundraiser at Friendly Hills Country Club in Whittier,
This is
California.
organized by the Lions Club.
I just said Rotary.
Oh, Rotary. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Who did you say earlier about Lions?
No one.
No one?
You just got
Okay.
confused. But that's okay.
All right.
So
Rotary Club in Los Angeles.
Historic Filipino Town, right where
Historic Filipino
we're
Town
at.
is organizing this event.
Yes.
Okay.
By the time they see this, it's going to be over. So this
Yeah.
is just talking to them about what's happening even before this is on.
Before this gets on air,
Right.
Basically, it's over. But we just
Right.
want to let you know that there are
Opportunities and
for
events.
the next year. If you want to get
Yes.
into it, just mark it in your calendar.
And Ben Aranda is the contact for that.
And Ben Aranda, we're gonna put him right here. His contact information.
Not here.
If he doesn't mind.
No, not at all.
He doesn't mind giving his email phone
Yeah,
number.
no, I'll give that phone number right now too.
Okay.
818-437-1406.
Okay.
818-437-1406. And John Mina might join us a little later via Facebook Messenger.
Okay,
He's
so-
just doing his kawang
All
gawa.
right. Okay.
And then the next thing, the thing that's happening today, when I say today, we actually film every Saturday. So today is October 20th, is the human trafficking workshop
Right.
at the Crown Plaza. And I'll get a little serious about this because this is a serious matter. It's a growing problem in the Philippines as well as here, but it involves other Asian countries. Cambodia is also one of those. I believe Nigeria is also one of the top. Laos is also one. But we have this problem and it's growing, and so the Philippine Consulate Office, in collaboration with the Philippine government, sent a task force here to talk about the problem and to see how the media people, as well as you're part of your Filipino American Chamber of Commerce. Paul, you're on the board of that.
Yeah, the Philippine Chamber of Commerce Hollywood. By the way, since you mentioned that, I'm going to remind me to talk about that event.
The Halloween event.
This
yeah,
weekend.
But this is serious. What the workshop that's going on right now?
All right, so there's a workshop in LA,
Crown Plaza.
at the Crown Plaza
As we speak.
And
It's a full day.
This is a full day.
Yes.
All right, so too bad we're not live streaming it.
We should, and I'll try to be there and then maybe feed you some. But we'll see if you're available for that. But anyway, let's talk about a less serious event, but a more fun one through your Filipino American Chamber of Commerce Hollywood.
Right, there is this event this coming October 26th.
Halloween.
It's a Philippine American Chamber of Commerce Hollywood, and we're having a Halloween networking night, and it's going to be from 7 to 10 p.m. And we'll put the location on this. We'll put the address on the screen here. And if you're you don't have to be in the entertainment industry. You don't have to be a celebrity. You don't have to, because it's Hollywood, right? You don't have to. If you're a self-employed, independent contractor, business owners, are welcome to join the Chamber of Commerce Hollywood.
And you have a special, $50 instead of $100.
Well, there is a special. The way it works is that if you're a business owner, if you want to have a table or a display table or be an exhibitor, the fee for that is about $35, $45, but that will be deducted if you decide to join the chamber, and that will be deducted from your membership fee. So basically, you're getting 40% off, something like that.
What is it usually? 100?
It's usually 100.
Okay.
And
there are other higher tier, right?
But there are higher tiers, but starts at 100. But right now, that's a special right now.
Okay.
So if you're a business owner, if you want to have a display table, you're more than welcome to put a step and repeat or a retractable banner. Put it right beside your 6-foot table and start networking with a bunch of people.
Nice.
It's going to be this October 26th, which is Friday, from 7 to 10 p.m.
And where?
And we're going to put the location down here.
Okay.
Okay.
And
so yeah, you're invited. If you're watching this, you're invited. Oh, by the way, there's a Halloween costume contest.
Yes.
There's the worst dancer, scariest dancer contest winner. Right, we're gonna have raffle.
This is for the mixer?
Pricer, yeah.
Nice.
This is for the networking event, right? So, dance contest, costume contest, raffle prizes, all these things. Food, sponsored by, and thank you, Fiesta Fast Food for your contribution.
Donation,
Fiesta Fast Food. Fiesta Fast
I
Food.
love them at
Always
Fiesta
there.
Fast Food.
It's always there for the Filipino community.
Yes, June and Mindy. Thank you so much, Minda.
And thank you and soon you'll be on our magazine on our next release. Okay?
Yes,
So,
yay.
all right. So anything else?
And then, yes, we do have, as we speak, in the Philippines, the Business Trade Expo, and Noel Omega is there right now.
Right, the Business Trade Expo in the Philippines right now.
Manila Hotel.
One of our co-hosts,
Yes.
Noel Omega, is basically
One of the organizers,
One
I
of the
think.
organizers of that
Yeah.
event. So he's been posting stuff on Facebook about where he's staying. So yeah, so he's trying to show off where he's living.
Bragging rights,
So,
right?
what's going on with that one? When is that?
It's actually happening as we
Right.
speak as well. It's from, I think it started Thursday and it ends on Sunday. It's happening at the Manila Hotel. So for our viewers who may have relatives there that may want to look into it, of course, by the time this airs, it's probably over. But just so you know, there are so many events going on, both here locally as well as in the Philippines. Yesterday, I heard they celebrated the birthday of one of the healing priests by the name of Father Carmelo. It was held here, and he's amazing because he's a very humble priest, but he's healed so many from their physical ailments, some from their mental ailments. So remember that name, and we may have him fairly soon. His name is Father Carmelo.
Okay.
And you and I, you never know, we might be ill.
I'm
Here
I'm
and
mentally ill. Yeah.
Don't
Mentally
tell
and
us.
financially ill.
Oh my goodness.
So
No, do please visit us on Facebook. Like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Follow us and subscribe on YouTube, right?
yes, well, if you wanna invite
And
you to
donate.
look-
Donate.
Well, like us follow us on YouTube, on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you wanted to see this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Yes.
It's the Coffee Corner Show, and ring that bell, click on that bell so that you'll be notified when the next video comes up.
Yes.
And this is one way of
And if you sponsor us and support us, we will continue. We'll be able to sustain this program, continue to bring them the events. Really, this is just much like KUSC classical music. We all live on private donations, right, Paul?
that is correct.
And so we're trying to help the Filipino American community get more exposure, get their services and products talked about, and information disseminated within the community within a week or so. And so Paul here has been so diligent in bringing these events to you via this show, the Coffee Corner Show. So please, let's support the Coffee Corner Show through private donations. Do you have a PayPal account?
Well, you know what?
on the
Yeah,
site?
there is I'll post a donation, PayPal account donation button here on the video, but also on the note part of it. The tagline of the show is pitch your business, promote your events, and show us your talent.
That's right.
Right? So if you're a business owner, come on down. If you're a performing artist, an entertainer, or
Show us what you've got.
show us what you got. And if you've got an event coming up, let us know.
And we'll promote it for
We'll
you.
promote it for you. So
And
there you
so
go.
being a member or donating to this show allows you to continue sharing with the Filipino American community everything that it is that you do, sell, or produce on stage. Artists, you are welcome here. We welcome live guests, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Paul?
Oh, yeah.
And tell them where we're at. Filipino American
So-
community of Los Angeles.
Right, we are right across the street from the Silver Lake Medical Center, and it's called the Filipino Community
American
Center.
community of Los Angeles.
Right. So
and it's
FCC.
1740 West Temple Street.
Right, and it's going to be right here on the bottom. We'll put the address in.
That's
and,
right.
We do our show here every Saturday. You're more than welcome to be part of our studio audience, so you can watch us live. And if you have any questions, we can
Or
have
suggestions. You
our
listen to
questions.
suggestions.
And we have discussions, and we can
Yeah.
talk about pretty much anything that concerns you or would like to cover. So anything else?
I think that's it. Maybe this is going to be one of those shows where we'll wait for them to give us more recommendations and suggestions of what they'd like to see. But shortly, I'll be going over to the human trafficking event workshop,
Okay.
and I'll send you a live feed from there that you can edit into this whole piece.
Well,
yeah.
once you record it live, it'll be recorded automatically.
Wonderful.
You don't need to
Nice.
send it.
Okay, wonderful.
All right. So anyway, until then, we'll be back next week, Saturday. If you want to be a part of our studio audience, come on down at around 8:30 in the morning and be part of a studio audience. Hey, sometimes we have raffles, giveaways.
We
I think
do.
we're giving out next weekend, Saturday. We may be giving out gift certificates from Lay Bear Waxing Salon.
Nice. And Eat, Play, Move LA will also be giving us some tickets to give to our.
Cool. See,
Yes,
there you
to
go.
our
So it
audience.
pays to be here.
Yes.
You're always going to walk away with
Something.
Something.
For sure.
All right. So
Thank you,
until
Paul.
then,
It was a
thank
pleasure,
you.
as always.
Check us out next week, and we'll see you later. Bye for now.
Bye.